Karthik sir, unmute yourself, please. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I done. I done. I done. I'm audible right now?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, good evening to all of you. Myself, Karthik Reddy from Company Connect Consultancy. Today, I would like to explain about the LIMS end-to-end project learning. So please listen carefully. If you have any doubts, please keep it in your side and ask me after completion of this session. This session would be around 30 to 40 minutes. So please concentrate on what I'm explaining. So after that, you can ask the questions, whatever you are having. So the LIMS is actually LIMS is called as nowadays the Laboratory Information Management System. So its calling is like as per V model lifecycle approach. There is a couple of modules we can say that. So there is a like 8 phases are there as per V model lifecycle approach for any computer system validations like as per GAMP5. LIMS is categorized under GAMP4. Why? Because it is a configurable system and people can be used for their intended use by writing some coding and configuration of the system. So here today I would like to explain about the LIMS functionality and technology basic details about the LIMS. Remaining all things will become once the demo session is completed. Will be complete the sessions by one for upcoming weeks. So generally I will explain these things firstly. So module 2 is actually explain about the requirement user requirement specification, which is generally as part of the computer system validation as per V model lifecycle approach. There is a 8 phases are there: initiation phase, planning phase, specification phase, and configuration design phase, verification phase, reporting phase, operation phase, and retirement phase. These are all called as a V model lifecycle approach. So generally people are initially starting with user requirement specification. So after that people when we go for the GXP computer system, like either it is coming under GAMP 1 or 3 or 4 or 5, and after that ERES readiness assessment, then coming to the these are actually general flow of the V model lifecycle approach I am going to explain now. So after that there is a like a planning under that then after that once the GXP vendor evaluation, so there is a sequential order I will explain one more time. Under initiation phase, there is a requirement user requirement specification. After that, there is a vendor supplier assessment. After that, there is a like ERES readiness assessment and GXP computer system categorization. After that, a change control can be raised by the any organization like pharmaceutical companies. After that, there is a planning. Validation planning is there. Under that, there is a planning phase, like there is a validation plan. Under that, the deliverables will become like there is specification phase, like functional specification, functional configuration specification, functional design document. All these are coming. Then coming to the design specification. Under the design specification, we will do the like configuration testing according to our against our URS, user requirement specification. If anything has been identified, then we will write there as a gap assessment, and those things will be shared to the vendor for their configuration. So after that, there is a verification phase. Under verification phase, we need to write some of the protocols like installation qualification protocol, operation qualification protocol, and PQ like these things, performance qualification protocol. So in IQ, OQ, or PQ once completed, these are all coming under verification phase. After that, there is a reporting phase. We need to prepare some validation reports for an entire outcome of these deliverables, like whatever we mentioned in the validation life cycle planning. So after that, there is the operational phase. Once it is moving to the system to the production environment, so there is a like end user. We will give the system to the end user. After that, they can use the routine uses. That is, this is all coming under the operational phase. After the retirement phase, like after 10 to 15 years, once the system is old or anything, any new software is coming into the current industry, then people will be retired that this software, whatever is already validated. So these are all coming up to 12 modules. I have already explained about this. Coming to the, there is a LIMS, how it was initial time, the how the regulatory industries are initially following like regulatory industries are coming like pharmaceutical organizations, biotechnology industries. Then there is a clinical trials industries, and coming to the now the some of the companies like consultancy companies also now doing some validation activities for their customers. So prior to 1980, there is a paper-based only people are following. There is no like audit trial like ALCO principles are not following at that time. 1980, prior to 1980. So there is a large calculations. Whatever is available, they are maintaining in the like paper in paper they are writing, and after that they are calculating, and whatever they done the analysis they are mentioning in the particular record worksheets. In 1980 to 1990, there is like calculation parts are coming, like people are using sophisticated software programs for data, and some of the large bound books are using. Then basic word processing for reports, some of the things they used. Then 1999, 1990 to 1918, in between, the LIMS is initially introduced into the industries, like there is a personal computer software databases. There started with like some of the management systems, how we can achieve the with ALCO principles, analytical reports evolve from ground mail to overnight deliverables like this. So 21st century coming to the from last 25 years, there is a huge demand coming from the regulatory industries, like there is a FDA, Food and Drug Administration, and Health Canada, and MHRA, Medical Health Regulatory Agencies, TGA, whatever is available in the current regulatory industries. So they are asking that that should be the so it should be like should not use the paper based. Why? Because there is a manipulation things. So many things are people can be do. So it's not believing the guys like whoever doing the audits. So people are introducing that there is so many vendors are available in current industry, like Labware LIMS, Labventaes, and Thermo Fisher Sample Manager LIMS, and Caliber. Nearly 20 to 25 are available. So the people now the people are introducing the it's a like coming to the under digitalization. Digitalization is nothing but the thing is advanced to the software, so paper based to the computer like electronic related. So now 21st century people are using all people whoever like the industries like big pharmaceutical companies and clinical trials are now introducing this LIMS application. So what is the LIMS? What is the how it would be useful in the regulatory industries? A laboratory information management system is software that allows you to effectively manage samples and associated data to improve lab efficiency. So how it would be useful for the LIMS in the manufacturing industry for quality control lab or R&D, like research labs and clinical trials labs. So it should be like we are completely paperless, and we are all whatever is available in the paper we will enter into the as the master data in LIMS. So master data is a very important key role play in the LIMS. Why? Because the whatever data is currently available in the specifications and standard testing procedures, and whatever the protocols, whatever is available in currently in paper based, those things we need to enter in all LIMS management tables. Like there is a table manager and explore tables are available in LIMS. So there is a huge tables are available, nearly 200 to 300 for each vendor, like whatever is there, like Labware LIMS, all these things. So if we are entering all these things, then people can be once this master data is completed, then move to the production environment, people can be used that generation of samples. And so coming to the lot generation, there is a once lot is generation, there is a samples will be generated. Those samples will be sampling will be done in LIMS in the system itself. After that, there is a receiving of samples. After that, work allocation is there. Then once work allocation is done, the analyst can be done the analysis. Then there is a reviewing mechanism. After that, there is a reporting of the approving of the particular sample or lot. Then I mean this everything is like there is a workflow, laboratory workflow. So people are achieving the complete efficiency and lab efficiency. There is a should be integrate the like there is automated workflows, integrate instruments, and manage samples and associate information. So the complete the thing is that here the evaluated improve operational efficiency will become as a more major part. So if you are able to see here, there is a LIMS software having this like life cycle. So people are available in this also, like say once this things like reports and everything are generated. So these things can be anybody can believe, like regulatory auditors. So people are following the currently the paper without paper based, the people are managing mostly like as per Alcoa, like attributable, legible, whatever is Alcoa plus. So the data is generated metadata. This data can be archived in restored in the particular servers, hardware servers. So anybody anytime anybody can easily track the complete generation data of samples and whatever is there. So the LIMS application contains some important contents which would be useful for the tracking of all generated data. Already I explained about this that LIMS contains some of the things. So customer sees like in a table manager, there is a 200 nearly 300 tables are there. So these things the data will be stored in that particular table manager. Like customers means there is suppliers, vendors are available. Those things will be maintained in the customers. The collection sites is, for example, if the organizations having 6-7 sites, something site 1, site 2, site 3, site 4, based on the for each site the generated data, it would be separatable, and it should not be see the second site. Like that, there is a one coding is available, subroutines, through subroutines they can separate. Preservatives is nothing but something like there is a inventory related things is there, that inventory related, like there is a chemicals, reagents, volumetric solutions, whatever is there related to the quality control and R&D labs. Those things will be managed through the LIMS. Analysis method. So there is an analysis like whatever is there, some of the analysis are available. So through analysis table we can manage, and employees passwords, these and all it's a very important here. So how many people are there, so their user ID and password, their user ID can be created by LIMS administrator. The people can be used there. After that, once user ID is created by LIMS administrator, people can be used there. But they're changing their password for their confidential. After that, they can use the system. So tests and results, bottle types. There is an indicator things are also available. How it would be like one sample are generated. So bottle types, the indicator things, like say there is a empty flask. After that, once receiving the off green color, then after receiving the full green color, once allocated, after that a result entry can be done by the analysis. After completion of analysis, that should be like complete the full green color. Then after that it like there is a like one indication are there for each bottle type. After that, once review is completed from review or from QA or QC, so it would be like a tick mark will become, and these things are coming like conical flask are available. So sample matrix also available in that. So how many samples are generated, those things will be easily manageable here. We can easily see, anybody can easily understand what is the sample number. So like unique sample numbers and unique lot numbers and each unique inventory ID numbers, whatever the samples numbers are generated. So it should not be like there is no mixing of the things. So coming to the sample tracking, LIMS also includes the sample tracking, sophisticated query searching. So query is nothing but there is if something was happening in LIMS after delivering the system to the production environment for end user, there is something was happening like some error was observing. We can write some of the queries like a structured query like SQL queries. So wherever the issues is there, we can easily find out through system administrator role. So after that, there is an instrument integration. There is a huge once LIMS is implemented. So the thing is that LIMS can be implemented by like agile methodology. For example, the LIMS is having the couple of modules. So all couple of modules should not be introduced one time to end user. Why? Because the people who are the working real-time working is doing on laboratory, quality control laboratory, people can be easily should be understand one by one the thing. Like see, for example, there is a lot management. After that, there is a once lot management something was happening. Lot management having like raw material, packaging material in process, whoever working in quality control or something, the people can be easily understand this thing. So there is a raw material, packaging material, finish, but something is there. These things could be, we can introducing like once the testing is everything completed give to the end user, so people can be easily understand one by one the life cycle. So after that, once if we are introducing like any packaging material, there is a like in quality control laboratory, there is a huge type of instruments like balances, there is a file based instruments. So balance are coming under port based instruments, and like KF, SWR, and IR, UV, these are all coming file based instruments. Then there is CDS integration also is there, which is called as like LIMS CDS interface. So so port based instruments people can be take initially. Why? Because the people can should be understand easily by writing the some of the parsing scripts. It should be generally writing by vendor. So parsing scripts cannot be easily written by the internal team whoever working on the like LIMS core team also. But some of the people who are taking the training, personal training from vendor, so those people can be easily writing, but it should be like so much difficult. Why? Because there is a subroutines and some of the SQL writing some global contact, global text, all these things need to be right. After that, there is a like so many balances are there, like in quality control laboratory also, each balance should be right separate the passing script. So coming to there is a powerful reporting means there is a like COA generation will be generation for once lot is generated. There is like environment monitoring is there, environment monitoring trend report will be generated. All these things will become. There is a control limits also there. How it be like there is a in a quality control laboratory there is a OS, OOT, and some of the out of calibration. All this will be happen. So by writing some of the subroutines and the control limits, we can put like 1 to 2. The thing is that if the limit is 1 to 2, some of the water content analysis is there, so should not be like below 1 and above 2. So if anything was happening below and to 1 and above 2, so the through investigation management module the OS will be generated. So this is one kind of example. Coming to the integrated barcoding means there is a like system is having that printers and some of the barcode labels are there. So if the sample is generated in LIMS, so we need to generate one label like whatever we are currently following in paper based. So there is a things we need to write by pen. But here the one sample number is generated through that lot, and some of the like barcode will be generated, and it should be unique, and people can be easily take out the printout and affects that particular sample or bottle. So there is a people are available in QC QA. So people can be involved from QC and quality control. Majorly people can be involved. QA is some of the people who are review and approving those particular generated samples and lots. So full audit trail is available in this. Actually, it should not be like editable, modifiable as per Alcoa principle, like electronic record 21 CFR Part 11. You know that Code of Federal Regulations from US FDA. So it's an enterprise system integration also is there. The LIMS can be easily integrated with a SAP, like say some of the lots like warehouse samples, some of the finished product samples, whatever is there. So in from manufacturing, so those things they can generate some of the SAP inspection plan is available. So they can write some of the things like material code, manufacturing name, lot number, all these things they can prepare the SAP inspection plan. Those things we can integrate with from SAP to LIMS. So SAP to LIMS, there is LIMS is having the provision like automatic like manual lot creation, and as well as like automatic fetching from SAP to LIMS. There is a PI is there, process engine. So SAP to PI, the lot will be transport. After that PI to LIMS, the lot will be transport. So the once lot is coming, then is already I explained about the complete laboratory lot creation to up to COA generation. So this is the enterprise system integration. Coming to the LIMS works, the how LIMS works. There is a software. It is a software how it effectively manage samples and assess data. So your lab can automate workflows, integrate instruments, and manage samples and associated information. So whatever the data is generated, it should be completely trackable by anybody any time. So we can easily, for example, one sample is generated, that sample you can easily show, easily see in LIMS anytime. So that particular audit history, who generated data, who reviewed the data, and when the people was logging, everything will be coming under that audit history. So here, if you are seeing here, there is a master data. I already explained about you guys about the master, what is the important. So master workflows when completed, the people who can be do that is planning related like writes, test, sample point, sampling points, everything. So already explained about the barcode label, like how the once sample is generated in LIMS. So barcode, how we can take and barcode labels and affects the sample tracking. Like there is, for example, in quality control laboratory, huge samples will be receiving in laboratory. If the if the barcode label it's not validated properly, there is a huge mismatch will be happen. It should not be trackable, and it would be there is a mismatching. For example, one sample can be taken by some other, if you are not affixing label properly, and the barcode label is not generated as LIMS, it should be different. It would be malfunction from the laboratory. So after that, there is a training records, like how the training records will be checking. Like there is analyst to qualification module available in LIMS. So whoever completing the training, like for example, firstly I introduced LIMS. So there is a like analyst to qualification module is there. So for example, I want to do the some I want to learn from the HPLC training. So there is analyst to qualification module is having there is one procedure is available for each laboratory. So the people can be trained on that. Those details we will export. I mean by entering manually in LIMS initial phase. After that, once the analyst to qualification module will be we can validate, then we will do the all analysis like personal training records. Everything is generated in LIMS only. So once the how it is important the analyst to qualification. So for example, HPLC is recently one of the guys joined in laboratory. So he is not perform the like if he wants to do based on his experience, he wants to do the training HPLC analysis. So supervisor can be allowed the one of the training like HPLC. The people can be easy complete the training. So once the training is completed, those details will be exported into the import into the LIMS. So according to that, the supervisor can be allowed the work allocated to the analyst.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Sir, we are not able to see your screen from
Reshare
last
your screen. I think someone else has shared, I think, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, please
Wait. From how much time it is not able to share?
From last 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Now it's okay, right?
Yes, now it's okay.
Yeah. So there is like
one minute. Balakrishna, please do not search out the function. Just listen carefully. Do not on your video, Balakrishna, please.
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So there is a like inventory management module also is there. It should be manageable through LIMS only. So like there is a inventory management module is having huge like chemicals, reagents, volumetric solutions, working standards. All this can be easily manageable here. And once the test report is there, there is a like approved reject test report also is there. It should be like QA approver can be approve the COA generation and some of the trend reports and some of the stability summary reports, everything. So once the data is generated, there is a archival system will be working on system. It should be saved into the central server system. So if we want to select the vendor as an organization, some of the people who is the higher management can be decide that which vendor is the suitable for the our internal purpose. So there is a some of the vendors are available. So like here I am saying like you are going to see here easily like Thermo Fisher Scientific, LabVantage, Labware, Caliber Technologies, StarLims. All these things are majorly vendors in current industry. So LIMS vendor is an entity, business company, corporation, which provides like laboratory information system software. It should be like very generalized to handle great number of laboratory situations, or it may be very specific to handle the needs of certain fields of study. Every LIMS have a different feature set based upon its intended focus. See, if you are able to see here, there is a requirement specifications here available, client responsibilities. In reality, every lab is unique, has their own types of tests, type of samples, set of instruments, all these things. Evaluate the lab's existing LIMS capabilities. For example, if we are going now paper-based and we need to go implement the LIMS, so which LIMS is suitable for our intended use, we need to carefully identify the particular vendor. That vendor should be like a trusted vendor. It should be like a regulatory trusted person, like vendors. So implementing the master data, so it is how we can manage the master data in the LIMS. So whether it is suitable for the our internal purpose or not, we need to evaluate, and we will purchase the vendor. We'll proceed for the vendor. There is a vendor evaluation questionnaire is available as part of the CSV. So these things we need to carefully analyze, and after that we need to procure that particular vendor. So there is this and all some of the sections are available here. So web-based, there is a like two types of, is there client-based application and web-based application LIMS. Web-based is like if the URL is available, the user interface is easily manageable. So you should not like, we can't install the each and every PC or laptop the LIMS application. It is like web-based, web-enabled LIMS. Some of the like client server-based applications is there, like it's a like web LIMS is always called as web-enabled client server-based application. So client application means we need to install that each and every PC. It will take time also. We need to introducing like Citrix servers. Otherwise, we can't easily, and we need to do some validation also for that. So, but labware LIMS, some of the LIMS are giving that some of the URL through web-based we can easily manage. How it would be like while installation time, there is a URL will be generated. Those URL people can be used for that for the logging of the LIMS for the routine operations. So here the general awareness of LIMS environments and models I am going to explain now. Here that they already explained about that this is coming as a GAMP5. Why? Because it can be configured for the industries for their intended use. General LIMS contains 4 different type of modules. Like there is a development environment, which would be like code testing, configuring the software based on the URS. So static environment, creation of master data like analysis, product sample brand, item code, instrument, inventory, these things. So validation or quality environment, testing of all modules, whatever we are done the testing in development environment, those modules we need to test as part of the operation qualification by using the approved URS and FRE and reference numbers by using the test scripts and protocols. Production environment, this environment is an individual environment. So after successful completion of the quality environment testing, we'll move to those objects to the production environment and by supporting the LIMS core team, they can perform the UAT, user acceptance testing, like performance qualification. LIMS having different type of models based on the quality lab business process, which includes that there is a lot management. Already explained about this, the raw material, packaging material, in process, record solvents. In this, the lot creation to COA generation and release of lot. This would become. So coming to the inventory management, there is a chemical reagents, indicator, volumetric solutions, all are coming under this. This is registration of new inventories and qualifying of those materials also in internal LIMS. Coming to the instrument management, each organization is having lab is having some of the internal SOP like calibration schedule, all these things we can easily manage in LIMS as part of LIMS. This scheduling frequency like calibration, preventive maintenance, and as well as the performance verification. Coming to the stability management also is one of the big module in LIMS. So how to create the stability study, how to approve, and stability, once the stability is approved, based on the scheduling, the samples will be logging, those we can be analyzing, reviewing, and approving, and generation of those summary reports. Coming to the environment monitoring, there is environment monitoring coming to the under coming like there is a microbiology we are using in like sterile industries and as well as the non-sterile and as well as like API industries also. So here the scheduling based on that there is a ABCD grades are available based on the requirement. EM model can be used for the generation of the trend report. Coming to the micro inventory management also, there is a like media culture, whatever I explained about already, like chemicals reagents. Here microbiology department is also having like media culture identification. So these things also we can easily registration and qualification of those inventories and useful in the regular analysis whenever required. Coming to the master data management plays like master data management LIMS roles. There is a master data management plays a very important key role in success after completion of deployment of production environment, the LIMS model. Why? Because master data contains the analysis, product sample plan. These things are instrument, inventory, suppliers, unit process, everything should be, we need to prepare. And in a static environment, those can be moved to the by using the migration procedure, like the static environment to validation, like quality environment. After that, those to the production environment. There is a LIMS roles also we need to evaluate while doing the operation qualification in quality environment. There is a like these roles based on the business process. People can the core team, LIMS core team need to be evaluate these roles. Like for example, the lab LIMS is having a 520 functional privileges. See, all functional privileges we can't assign to the based on their business process. Like analyst, what analyst can be do? Analyst can be do the sampling, analyst can be do the resultant tree, and analyst can be do the like some of the things. These things, so around 40 to 50 functional privileges we can assign to the analyst. Like that, remaining all roles we need to evaluate apart from the system administrator. So each and every role having the some of the few functional privileges, how they can use in the laboratory based on their business process. So coming to the LIMS challenges, costing, assessing cost, the LIMS actually there is a major vendors are available. Each and every vendor is having so much costly, like some crores also is there, like say Labware LIMS or some Thermo Fisher Scientific LIMS. If you want to purchase, there is a huge license agreement, scope of work. The people can be easily tell how much amount we need to get for, we need to purchase, pay for the vendor. So the training, say suddenly the paper-based to LIMS, if you are going to, there is a timing issue. Because of why? Because it will take the so much time. Why? Because people need to be take the training from initially vendor. After that, the project can be initiation. Once the project is initiation, like there is a development testing, though, so it will take nearly 6 months to 1 year. Once everything is finalized, after that, the things can be moved to the end user environment, like production environment. So the module one by one module, the core team will be delivering to the production environment. The end user can be perform the things easily. So here the cost of the things will become. So the annual cost will be like there is a licenses. So for example, the LIMS whenever procuring time, so they will give some of the default licenses like 100 licenses. So those 100 licenses once utilized by the organization. So if I required one more 10, then at the time we need to purchase the license separately with money. Some of the cost of money will be through procurement they can purchase. So the price of the LIMS actually is a lot higher than the second price of the purchase, implementation and annual license cost. The mandatory return of interest can be calculated. However, the real benefit of LIMS is a long-term value added quality to the laboratory process and the product. So there is a LIMS risk components. 60% of IT projects are cancelled. Why? Because the people is not assessed properly the budget and time and constraints. So for example, there is initially the paper-based whatever available currently. So they are going to be implement the electronic devices like electronic computer systems like LIMS. So now 100. For example, let us say there is 100 materials are released from the manufacturing every month, like quality control. So after implementation of LIMS, the things will be decrease, like there is a 30-40 only. Why? Because the people should not be it will take time to understand the system by the end user. So the batches should not be released and properly, like as per the management expectation. So people can be think that whatever the output is coming earlier, like paper based, the thing is not coming now, like that. So but management should be take the decision what is the, how it is the important as per the regulatory perspective. According to that they can do. But the thing is that main is that cancelled is like there is a budget is huge, budget is there, like there is some crores like 1 to 10 15 20 crores also for implementing of entire modules. There is a risk identified, no norm formal process to place to the select implement LIMS, customization integration requirements underestimated, unrealistic schedule and budget estimates, risk management plan not well established. So guidelines for successful LIMS implementation, like collect and organize user requirements. What are the exact requirements we need to evaluate in URS? So critical to workplaces, priority 1, improves work process, priority 2, nice to have like priority 3. There is a development of functional specification. So function specification should be very unique and should be like according to the function specification generally provided by the vendor according to the our URS. So the function specification should be stringible and it should be like a descriptive manner. So there is a like function according to the function. Additional to the function specification, there is a FDD will be coming from the vendor. So though in FDD there is a flow of diagrams are available. Those things we need to evaluate from the LIMS core team. So vendor responses is very important. So already I explained about that whenever doing the user requirement specification, like development testing environment according to the URS, there is some of the things is not intended like it is not like the testing whatever doing by the core team, it is not suitable for the according to the URS. So people can be write that gap assessment. Those things can be delivered to the system, submitted to the vendor. Vendor can be do the configuration again. Those things we need to evaluate properly. After that, there is a validation, and after that, planning and maintenance. Planning and maintenance is coming after that once delivered to the end user. There is a good information like key messages. Ensure all data, the final product of the laboratory is well managed. Ensure confidentiality and privacy of patient information. Incorporate all the laboratory business process as part of the system. Assure the accessibility, accuracy, timeliness, and security of data. Streamline sample tracking and sample workflow in the clinical laboratory. So the below flow diagram explains about the complete LIMS workflow. So here the lot registration of materials. So after that, the generation of reports, then archival of those generated data in system. Generally, sample registration will be done like by generating the lot. After that, there is a workflow management in the test configuration, then input the result entry, then result validation. It is coming like under process validation. After that, report generation. So registration is generally doing in laboratory. After that, there is a reception, like receiving the sample. After that, there is a work allocation from supervisor, then testing. Once the underlying results, then already explained about this. Here, some of the things you can see, already explained some of the conical flask, how it would be visualized in the LIMS. There is a, if you want to print out the report, you can easily take the report from the system. So this is the flow of diagram. Coming to the functionalities of LIMS, what is the advantages functionalities in LIMS? Like divided into 5 laboratory processing phase, the reception and login to sample and associated customer data, the assignment, scheduling and tracking of the sample and the associated analytical workload, the processing and quality control associated with the sample and inventory, the storage of data associated with the sample analysis, the inspection approval and compilation of the sample data for reporting. These are all actually already explained about the some of the modules, whatever available in the LIMS. Those in that data can be generated. Those can be easily trackable by anybody and it should be auditable. Additional functions is audit management, barcode handling, chain of custody, compliance, customer relationship management, and reports, time tracking, traceability, workflows, inventory and equipment management, and method management, quality assurance and control. These are all coming under functionalities. there is advantage of LIMS, like there is a very fast report access and queries, and reduction in paperwork, improved data quality, improved operational efficiency, simple to use Excel like formulas. So formulas we can easily manage through the analysis components. You know that there is a like a text field, calculate field, numeric field, everything we can easily manageable through the analysis object. So increase productivity and the productivity gains, integration with other departments like trackwise like QMS related, and SAP like there is a warehouse, and manufacturing related like finish product, reduce transcription errors. So there is no like manual handling. So people can be need to enter in LIMS only. So at the time the transcription errors is very low. If anything is happening, it can be easily and we can identify from the audit history. Avoids duplication. We can't be able to enter the duplication also, and return on investment is typically within a year. So disadvantage like there is a training can be take more time to understand the things from end user, and adapt to new adapting of system. Suddenly the paper based to the LIMS, if people are going, there is a understanding, it will take more time, because that's what the couple of sessions can be give the LIMS core team to the end users to understand the training from like standard operating procedures and some of the PPTs. So by giving the classroom session, and like by say if initial 1 to 3 months, the core team can be sitting with the end user, those things, whatever the not issues like understanding the things for LIMS. So the people can be easily understand from the core team by explaining the proper way. So physical restrictions and need for backup system. All computer information must be carefully backed up. Loss of data due to damaged disk or some crash. So backup system will be critical. So conclusion, a computer system for laboratory data is often called a laboratory information management system and is referred by the system. The acronym is LIMS. The use of computer system is becoming more common in laboratories around the world. An approximately designed and installed LIMS brings accuracy and accessibility to the flow of samples and data in the clinical laboratory. So the final conclusion is that if we are implementing the LIMS, the regulatory industries easily acceptable, how the people are validated the thing, and after validation they can verify all the validated documents whatever produced by the core team. Then there is a like validation summary reports, everything they can see. After the real-time analysis, whatever the performing by the end users, and approving of those documents in LIMS, those can be easily trackable, and in auditors can easily believe that the system is accomplished by the in repetitive way. This is the thing already. This is from computer. This consultancy is already having these remaining courses also. So 9th courses I explained already now. So please go ahead. I'm expecting some of the questions from you guys. Please go ahead. Thanks for listening.
Hi, in this training, you are going to demonstrate all the steps like preparation of products, codes, master's preparation. Everything you're going to explain?
No. See, we don't have any application like, see, it's very critical to get the application from outside. So we will go explain about the life cycle approach, how for LIMS validation. So in the some of the slides I will explain. I will get from some of the things from Google. Those things I will introduce here in PPT. Then I will explain some, not 100%. It should not be possible. So this master data mainly the things is that if the application is available with us, then we can explain that LIMS. LIMS is difficult to explain the things, but the validation lifecycle approach, we will easily demonstrate the people how it would be validate the LIMS system as per the GAMP file.
Okay.
So each stage from URS to up to retirement phase.
Yeah, retirement phase. Yeah.
Hello, sir. In this course, we can
explain about in this course we can explain about the different test cases related to stability model, lot management model, or
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So some of the few diagrams I will get from Google, then those things I will explain. How to create the stability study, how to approve those stability study, after the how to schedule the samples, log in the samples through scheduler. Then after that result analysis, review, and stability summary report. These things, what is the flow, I will explain.
Sir, hello.
Will you explain this master data creation also?
See, master data creation, if I want to explain, there is 100% the application should be available. Otherwise, I can't explain.
But
Hello?
see, without master data creation, how we can expect, how we can test testings in this one verification phase?
Verification phase, you are asking about. See, if the application is there, we can easily explain what is the master data, how and how it would be testable
Correct.
in the environment. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Verification means
Srinivas,
sir.
What will there, like we'll mention these are the requirement actually, like this is the master data creation as the requirement, and these are the steps actually. During the testing, we have to verify that whether the master data has been created for these purpose or that purpose actually. That will be explained, but not the operation of the softwares. Operation of the softwares, we have to purchase the operation and the cost will be increased for the license actually. Okay. So ultimately, the burden of the application purchase is on the you only then. Okay. So we'll go through the CSV validation, not for the operation. Operations is a work of an operator, not our task actually. Okay.
Like sir, verification phase, we have to verify each stage,
Yeah,
right?
that will be discussed during the testing phase. Correct.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
LIMS is developed based on agile methodology, no?
Correct.
Okay. During LIMS in developmental phase, but in agile methodology, how we will validate? Because everybody is asking in agile methodology validation.
No. Here the for example, the LIMS is having a couple of modules, right? Agile methodology means the cut-off pieces you need to divide into the separately, like modules. Okay. So for example, there is a 10 modules. We can't directly deliver to the end user.
Yes.
So first, people can be easily need to be understand their perspective, like how it would be initial. If let us say there is a raw lot management is there. Lot management is having the 5 types, like raw material, in process, finished board, something. But in that, we will introduce initially. We need to do the development testing in development environment. So according to the URS, whether it is intended for internally or not, we need to test it. Okay, then we will move to the same thing to the quality environment. Those can be easily, we can test, after that move to the production environment. So module wise, we can deliver to this end user. The people can be easily adaptable after that. For example, let us say there is 6 months, I introduce two modules. After 6 months, I will introduce 2. It will take, there is a huge time, it will be take nearly 4 to 5 years with instrument integration.
But it is acceptable in pharma, biotech, life science industry.
Yes.
See, this agile methodology, because
yes.
After testing, everything, that means development, testing, verification, all these things has been completed. Whenever that LIMS is installed in production environment, at that time we need to validate it as per FDA or any regulatory. But whether this agile methodology will be applicable in
it will be applicable. Yeah.
Okay. Nowadays any pharma industry is following this methodology.
Yes. I have nearly 14 years of experience with LIMS. I am having 8 years experience, right? So we done like that only, like this only.
But actually, I'm working in Aurobindo. We are following only V model only presently. But all are asking about agile methodology.
So both models can be applicable. Actually, some industry is following the V model, some industry following the agile methodology. Yeah. So both is applicable. Our concept for the CSV should be clear. That how to be
Yes.
implement the validation, that should be clear actually. Both
Yeah.
modules, both methodology can be used actually.
Correct.
Sorry, can you open that first slide?
Yeah. Which one?
First one, third, second or first one? Oh. No. This one, this and second one.
This is
Next one.
models related. Yeah.
Second one. And second and third, sir.
Second and third only. This one, right? LIMS modules.
This one is for fifth mode.
No. See, slide.
This one and just a minute. Third one also, sir. Third one, open it.
ERES, the third one. Okay.
Just I'm checking. See, that time I was not there.
Sure.
How many modules are there? Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So in this course, you can cover the ERP or LIMS interface, ERP LIMS interface.
Yes, general things I will explain. How the inspection plan will be generated in SAP, how they can interlinking with integrate with the PI process engine. After that to LIMS. Then there is once the lot is generated from SAP to LIMS, there is again post utilization also is there. So the COA will be directly triggered to the SAP. These things I will explain what is the procedure available in the current industry.
Hello. Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
you are explaining all those things to these are the related to operation procedure. So nowadays we are using LIMS, so this labor LIMS here, and we are analyzing those things and same masters also. So in CS, what you are going to be performing, what you are going to be telling us. So now you told that these are related to masters and analysis, like procedure. You telling that lot management, manager work.
No.
Those things.
The demo is content the complete structure of the LIMS. So if you are coming to the life cycle approach for V model life cycle, so I will explain the things. What is the whole life cycle, initiation phase to retirement phase. Upcoming session I will explain clearly what is the URS, what is the FRS, and how it would be. We need to evaluate the risk assessment for those URS points. All these things I will explain, right? ERES readiness assessment. So GXP computer system and yeah.
You have license for this, so to validation.
I'm not getting.
To validation, you have that license. So based on that, we are going to learn.
License? No, we don't have no license. License is different actually. See, application, the vendor should not be provided to anybody, irrespective of see the industries there is a Biocon, some of the companies like Pfizer.
Yes.
These companies can be purchased the system from the vendor. So it would be nearly some crores of money. It's not lakhs also.
Sir, this LIMS is a configurable software as per category 4.
Yeah, category 4. Yeah, correct.
Yes,
see,
correct.
I will tell the. I will explain.
See, 1 minute, sir. My question is, see, during development stage from vendor side, they will do like a agile method they are following. See, again, we need to configurable at our site.
Okay.
Then that time we have to follow V model approach, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But validation also agile methodology they are asking, no? Nowadays.
So what?
Not V model. Nowadays they are asking in interview about in Deloitte or any KPMG. They are all are asking in interviews.
IT industries they are asking agile methodology because of they are developers. We are the end users. Pharmaceutical industries, sir. We are the end users. We are configurable. We are configuring the our software and we are using. So that time we have to do validation through V model approach. Right, sir?
Yeah.
Let me explain here one more things here. Like LIMS software is generally applicable in both category 4 as well as category 5 actually.
Yes.
Like a
yes,
big
sir.
company like a Novartis. Novartis
Yes.
is
They
developing the
have,
LIMS as per their requirement. So for the Novartis, it's a category 5. For
yes.
Dr. Reddy's or for some small company, they directly purchase the softwares, LIMS softwares, and they're configured according to their business flow. They will not going to be develop the LIMS actually. That's why for some companies it's a category 5, for some company it's category 4.
Yes, sir.
And
Correct.
whenever there is a category 5, they may follow the agile methodologies. Here it
They
is
have
possible to follow the agile methodologies. Okay.
they have internal software development team, and they will develop
Yes, exactly.
software as per
Yes.
their requirements, like
Yes,
Novartis and Novartis.
Correct.
So I am
That
from
time
Dr.
agile methodology is required that time.
Yeah.
yes. Agile or
I
V
am from
model, whatever the things, both are
Yes.
acceptable. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Anybody?
Sir, I have one question.
using that
Yeah.
LIMS software based on our requirement. So that's it.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead. Yes, I
Hello.
will go ahead.
Sir, I have one question
Yeah,
regarding the CSA related. We implemented module as a module wise, LIMS as a module wise. For
Okay.
first module, we complete tested all the URS point and regulatory points
Correct.
and business requirements. After 6 months, we again implemented another module. At that time, which testing is required to test? Is complete to validation or some partial testing?
No. Partial only. See,
Partial.
first.
Yeah, in
Yes,
partial.
yes.
In
That's
partial,
what. That's
which part is?
correct. So which one?
In brief.
Yeah, which one is required? Say, for example, first 6 months you've done some of the validation and delivered to the end user, right? 7th month you are
Right.
going to be one more module, right? So
Right, sir.
against the URS, we will do the testing in development environment. Okay. For example, let us
Right,
say
sir.
the stability I need to do. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Stability module end-to-end flow, I was checked and I need to deliver deployment those things in validation environment as per the work queue.
Yes.
Operational qualification I need to do,
Yes,
right? So I will
right,
perform
sir.
the testing. I will generate the test summary report. After that, those things will move to the production environment. How? By installing the by IQ through installation qualification. See, there is a, for example, this stability module is having some of the patches. It's called as patches. So these things will be provided by the vendor. Same thing will deploy in development environment, and as well as validation also. Same thing will move to the production environment by writing the test protocols.
Right.
Test protocol contains that test script. In test script, we will say that the steps, whatever the patches is there, this is the description, this is the expected result, this is the pass or fail. Through if anything was happening, issue was happening, we will maintain through the defect management. Okay.
Yes.
Right, sir. No, sir. My question is that we will test complete module of that stability module. First module will lot module implemented, and second module is implemented inventory module.
Correct.
Apart from inventory module testing, another testing, which is the another testing is required. We can for second module, the complete flow will check. But apart from that, which thing we will to check in each and every module when we implement new module? Which testing is required?
So testing is generally the general workflow only. Testing means, see, the things is as per the URS, you've done the testing, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. There is a FRA. Everything is according to the FRA. Also, you've done the testing. Okay. So these things
for first module we done.
Yes. So we can't. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Karthik sir.
Yeah.
How to incorporate the CSV in the LIMS module, sir?
Sorry.
How to incorporate the CSV in the LIMS module?
Incorporate.
Yes, sir.
No. See, CSC, if you want to qualify any system, we need to go through for the computer system validation only.
Yeah.
Whatever is that, LIMS, TrackWise, DMS, MES, whatever it may be. Okay.
Okay.
So without validation, we can't qualify the system, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So software, one things I want to mention
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Software is like a different thing. Like we have 100 of the softwares, maybe LIMS softwares, MES softwares, DS softwares, lot of softwares is there. That is the methodology for the software development life cycle. Okay, that is the different. CSV is the concept how to validate any softwares, whether it's the LIMS softwares, MES softwares, or whatever it may be. The concept, if you want to be learn the concept, what is the CSV and all, how to validate any softwares, you have to be join the regular courses for the CSV. This is specific for the LIMS end-to-end project. Here we are going to be mentions how the URS regarding the LIMS has been created, how the FS has been created. All those things will be learned here. So this is the advanced classes actually. If you do not know the basic of the CSV, just learn the basics of the CSV first. Then you can join this LIMS class, or you can have a parallel, we can say joining up both the classes in parallel, not an issue. Okay.
This is like a project work.
Yes, yes. It's like we are going to be discuss for the project related more things actually related to more specifics on the LIMS only. So if you are not basic on the CSV, just learn the CSV basics, then you can join this course actually.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Correct. CSV course is theoretical. This is like a practical approach.
Yes, yeah, yeah. We can say like that. Yeah.
So what is duration of this course, sir?
Durations of this course is the one month actually. Weekend classes will be there Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours each day.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Yeah.
So this is Mohan, sir. I have previously joined CSV classes also. And sir, I was working as in master data team, sir, in lab LIMS.
Okay. Yeah.
I have doubts in like in the recent entries where we are attending, they were asking about the crystal reports. Are you going to discuss about the crystal reports in this class?
No. Crystal report is a different thing. It's like we need to take the training from vendors only.
Yeah.
So what is the content? See, the flow I will explain how to create the crystal reports by using the managed tables from system.
Yeah, and how to tag a query in it for each table they're asking. Are you going?
No. Without the software, I can't explain that thing. Sorry for that. Without the
Sir,
software.
Karthik, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. I have one doubt, sir. Actually, in LIMS software, okay. For example, sir, today I have go to night shift. Okay. Before 12, I have opened the LIMS. Okay. Before 12, I have opened the LIMS. After 12, by continue, after 12, I have given to the I have given to the standard entry.
Okay.
Standard entry. But date is no change, sir.
Date is?
Date is no change, sir. Previously, when I have opened the LIMS, for example, sir, before 12, today date is getting, sir. After 12, same continue. LIMS is continue, but after 12, date is no change, sir. What is the problem, sir, in LIMS?
Date is no change means where you are telling?
Sir, for example, sir, before 12, I have opened the LIMS, sir. Okay.
Correct.
Same continue after 12. After 12, okay. I have given the LIMS entry, but it will take the previous date, sir. There is no date update, sir.
Which LIMS you are using? Which LIMS you are using?
Caliber LIMS, sir. 2.4 version.
That's what.
3.2.1. 3.2.1, sir.
So it was repeatedly was happening or only some cases?
Repeated, sir. Repeated.
So that's what.
There is no change. Automatically date updation.
Correct. Time synchronization validation should be properly assessed. Otherwise, it would be happen.
Okay. Okay.
The patches, whatever is there, time synchronization, while doing the installation qualification, we need to update the time synchronization related information. Otherwise, it would be happen. Those things we need to evaluate also while doing the installation qualification.
Okay. How to resolve it, sir?
Caliber, I am not expert about that caliber. Caliber, I am not done actually initially. My
So
career.
let me explain here. Actually, what happened when you qualify your infrastructures in the sense like a servers, client, and all. At that time, we have to be implement the time synchronization. Generally, what happened like a client will take a time from the servers, isn't it? If it is not happening, your time is we can say far ahead or far below from the server time. Then there is a time differences issue will be observed. You have to be go with the incident, raise the incidents actually, mention root, find out the root cause, what are the root cause. Based on the root cause, you have to be implement the mitigation actions, or we can say CAPA, corrective actions and preventive actions.
Yeah.
And you can have implementations for the time synchronizations. Where there is a problem between the time synchronizations between the servers and the client, we have to be check on that. Then it will be resolved by the IT expert. We are the validation persons. We cannot do anything. We can do the things that we have to be guide the peoples of the IT expert that should raise the in investigations. This is our prime responsibility as a validation persons actually. Okay, sir. We already discussed on these test cases during our basic CSV course on these particular topics actually.
Sir, actually every software there is a two audit trail logs, like a user login and user logout. One log is there, and the activity log will be different. Whatever we are doing activity like entries or something, that activity log it is different. See, maybe is checking in this one user log only. See, user log will open before the date change, but activity we can done after change in date. That is different.
Yes, sir.
That's hello. That who updated the time synchronization, Mr. Karthik sir?
IT persons.
But who? But company IT persons are your side IT persons?
No, company IT persons.
Company IT persons.
Yeah. See, vendor is giving the software, right? We need to configure according to ourselves.
Yeah, I know, sir. Yeah, I know. But who will update the software time synchronization? Yes, myself, Rambav from Divis, we are using that Caliber LIMS, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But who will responsible? That some of the companies, yes, earlier one guy is discussed that time synchronization. That company will take the incident, but that company that why that IT peoples are not there in this company, or that IT peoples are not able to update the time synchronization, or that's what happening.
No.
That type of problem we have, when we have to face that type of problems, how to resolve it, and what type of actions will we take? Just give me a suggestions.
That's what I'm telling. The IT person who is available in the company, okay, that person should be trained properly in strategic way from vendor. Okay. Got it. So vendor can be give the training to people. See, initially, for example, there is a subject matter experts are available through cross-functional department, like you say, QA warehouse, all the things. Yes. So those people can be involved in the as a core team for the development testing, right? Okay, like that, IT person also should be involved, 2 to 3 persons from the organization. That person should be learn the things from the vendor side. Vendor given the training initially before going for the testing in development environment. That is also chargeable from the vendor. Got it?
Okay.
Here I also want to be add something here, like before going to be release the systems. What happened like once you have completed your validations of the any softwares, whether it's a LIMS or any softwares, after release of the software, there is a time period that is called the hypercare period. Okay, during the hypercare period, vendor will take all the things very carefully. After that, vendor will hand over all the things to the operation team or to the pharmaceutical industry. Now the pharmaceutical industry can have an annual maintenance contract with the vendors. If any issue is observed, then vendor will take care. If there is no contract is there, then the pharma industry has to be take care of all the things. This is the generally happened actually. Hope you got the answer now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, are you covering the instrument module for example, file-based scripting and all? Are you going to teach anything for linking getting an alias name scripting will be done. That you are going to teach anything.
So you are talking about the parsing script, right?
Yeah, parsing, yeah, yes.
The parsing script, I will explain some of the things, whatever the contents are available in that. Okay, what is the header? See, for example, balance is the parsing script, one of the thing. There is a header part, how it would be. So there is in between middle of the part, whatever is there. On the downside, there is a date and time. So these things, I'll give the just demo only. So each and every balance should be like there is a MATLAB Toledo, Sartorius balance, different balance are there, right? So models are also is there. So parsing script it will be different. So generally, in my experience, I'm telling to you, there is always we are depending on the vendor only for writing the script. Once they are delivering the parsing script, we'll do the testing. Okay, so generally there is a global text to some of the subroutines and some of the coding are involving in the parsing script. There is a table.
Recent interview, I have told that we are taking scripting from the vendor, but that person is asking, have you written script like that? He is asking.
Yeah, parsing script also one type of training.
Yeah.
There should be that is actually nearly 2 to 2.5 lakh money for each person. The crystal report parsing script, it is coming under one deliverable thing. They can give the training. That is also they can provide to the customers like organizations. It should not. They can't give to outside people.
Yeah. Sir, integration of SAP and Empower will be there, no?
SAP, no. SAP and Empower should not be. Integration with SAP
and
LIMS.
In SAP and LIMS and Empower and LIMS. These two are going to explain.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, Jira, HPALM, anything you are going to explain?
HPALM also, it's one type of software. We can't. So general things I will tell. General things I will tell. Yeah.
Regarding HPLM, we have a link on the study material. We'll share the link. By that, you can just go to the HPLM. We can say understanding. HPLM is a testing tool that is totally separate from the LIMS. Okay. However, still we have a HPLM link, recorded sessions there. You can just refer those recorded sessions of the HPLM.
Okay.
Sir, is there any automation tools for validation?
No. Currently in
testing tools, automation, HPLM is there. That is the only things. Generally, we have automation tool for testing only. Isn't it? Validation, there is no automation tool. So testing tools, automation is there. That is the HPLM. We'll already discuss on the HPLM.
Is there any pharma company or biotech company following this agile methodology for validation in your experience?
Yes, many industries following the agile, like Novartis, as per my experience. Maybe Biocon, I'm not sure some the Biocon.
Okay.
So I think that's it. Any other questions from anyone? Okay, so this is the totally like some of the things you may not be understand properly. This may be problem because this is the totally a demo class. During the regular class, we'll go in depth so that each every topics, each every terms of the LIMS related things you will be understand from the very basic things actually. Okay, so I think that's it for today's demo sessions. Then if no question, then we can close these demo sessions.
Okay, continue, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then that's it. I think we can close this demo sessions. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. And do the registration as soon as possible. From the next Saturday, we'll start these LIMS classes. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I think some more person. Okay. The labware LIMS. Yes, we'll discuss on the labware LIMS only. Yeah. Okay, then thanks for joining. Do the registration as soon as possible. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for all joining. Yeah.
Thank you.